What's up, YouTube? Today we are going to be foraging and cooking callaloo. But first, I got a package. I'm gonna stop at the post office. We're gonna send that off to Rachel and Wyatt. Okay, we got everything shipped off, and now we got to fly to the grocery store to get some pork and some other ingredients for the callaloo. And then we're gonna try to fly back here as fast as we can and get to the callaloo patch before dark, because it's getting dark early these days. Okay, I made it back before dark, and I'm going to show you some of the callaloo we're going to pick. I got my handy dandy grocery bag. There's callaloo. You can see most of it's starting to die because it is actually a tropical plant, and once it gets cold out here, it goes ahead and dies off. Okay, I got, I guess, about a grocery store bag full, and that cooks down quite a bit. So that's going to be enough for Laura and myself. Okay, I'm going to show you a really quick and easy way to clean your callaloo. Take your bag and dump it in a 5-gallon bucket. Now, that looks like a lot, but it's going to cook down to only a couple of servings. Okay, I'm going to start using my garden hose to clean this. So if y'all hear me grunting and whatnot, that's because I am holding the GoPro in my mouth. And now we're just going to fill it up with water and let it soak for a bit. Okay, we're going to slosh this around for a bit, and then we're going to let it soak. And as I'm letting it soak, I get to go do my least favorite part of cooking, which is cleaning the kitchen. Ugh. Okay, the house is still messy. You can see there's all kinds of Christmas crap out still. But I started getting ready to cook the callaloo. I've got a stock pot and lid, and I've been using real cream of coconut rather than coconut milk, because that's all our rural little grocery store carries. I got my diced pimentos. Once again, I wasn't able to get Scotch bonnet peppers, which our little rural grocery store usually has, but they did have some sweets, so hopefully those turn out all right. I got garlic, and I usually use more onions, but that is our last onion, and I should have bought some. And then as far as the meat, you always use a salt meat. I prefer smoked jowls. I like the smoky flavor, and I like the oil and fat that it adds to it. You can also use salt fish or just about any other kind of salt meat. Okay, I've got my handy dandy headlamp on, and I'm ready to go drain that callaloo, come in and get it boiling down. Okay, we're ready to go chop that up. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is basically just separate the stems from the leaves. Okay, chop your leaves up and go ahead and add those to the pot. And then I usually don't mess with the stems, but these are such young, tender shoots. I just went ahead and finally chopped them, and I'm gonna add them to our callaloo as well. Okay, we've got the callaloo in the pot. You can see how much water we got in there, and we might actually have to add a little bit more. So we're gonna cover it, and we are gonna bring that to a rolling boil and just let it boil for a good little while. The callaloo has been boiling at a good rolling boil for quite some time. Now, you can see how far it's starting. Well, you can't see through the steam. There you go. You can see it's starting to break down, starting to look like collards, if you will. So now we're going to go ahead and add the onion, the garlic, and the peppers. And I don't really chop them in any particular way. I keep my fingertips inside, try not to cut my fingers, and just get them chopped up. So you can see, I guess that'd be considered a rough cut. Okay, since I only have one onion left, I'm gonna use as much as I can, including the greens, which will add a nice little spring onion type flavor to it as well. Okay, we're gonna add this and give it a good big stir and let that boil a little while longer. And then we'll get back to finishing cooking it. We are gonna boil all of this covered again until all the onions and peppers, everything starts to mash up, if you will, break down, get soft. Our garlic. I like garlic, so I always put a bunch in it. And it doesn't need to be fine chopped or anything, just smash them, pick the skins off, and throw them in the pot. Those aren't quite as smashed as I wanted them, so I'm going to chop them a little bit more. Get that covered up and we'll clean up for a sec. Little duck sleeps in the water down at the boat ramp at this time of year because the water temperature is actually warmer than the air temperature, and there really aren't too many gators out, and she likes to stay warm. It's her little duck jacuzzi, I guess. Be careful, gator bait. Yeah, keep your eye out. Don't let one of those gators get you. I know it's a little hard to see through the steam. I'm trying to whisk it away. But we've lost almost half the water due to evaporation that we started with. The vegetables, as far as the peppers, the onions, they're starting to soften up some. So now we are going to go ahead and add our salt meat. And we're going to be using smoked jowl. And that's going to create a little bit of fat and oil. So as this water evaporates, the greens don't burn and stick to the bottom of the pot. It's also going to add a nice, smoky, awesome flavor to it. And I don't chop the jowl or anything. I just drop it in there like big chunks of like a thick cut smoked pork belly or bacon. And a little bit more. That's probably a little too much. Let's do another one. We are also going to add the cream of coconut. Now, bear in mind, when you're using this stuff, it is a lot sweeter, more syrupy than actual coconut milk. So if you don't want a heavy coconut flavor, go pretty sparingly on this stuff. Okay, little duck's on the back porch. She's hungry, so I'm going to go ahead and throw the pimentos in. And then we're gonna cover it and let it boil some more until all of that smoked jowl is good and thoroughly cooked. And if anybody wants a legitimate recipe, I'll go ahead and try to post it in the comments or whatever. I always just eyeball everything. About a half a pound, about a half a pot of callaloo. I'll use about a half a jar of pimentos on. And give everything a good stir. And then we're gonna go feed that duck before she drives everyone absolutely crazy with her crazy quacking. Well, let's go. We're going to feed little duck. Okay, come on, little duck. Let's go get you some duck num-nums. Oh, you're such a fast duck when you're hungry. Wiggles, why are you so excited? You're not getting anything, just little duck. Little duck, what'd you do with your food dish? There it comes. Here it comes. Okay, there you go. You enjoy your dinner, and I'm gonna go finish cooking our dinner. Hey y'all, I wanted to talk about Callaloo real quick. I call it Callaloo because I learned how to cook it. My friend Aishan down in Grenada taught me how to cook it. And in the Caribbean and whatnot, Callaloo is called Callaloo. It is also called Taro, Dasheen, and it's all pretty much the same plant. I believe it's originally a South American plant that is an invasive exotic that grows all over. Here in South Carolina, it grows all over wild. Winter comes, it dies off, but it pops right back up the following spring. So I'm sure most of y'all have it in your area. I've seen it growing up in the Midwest and the Northeast. So it's cold hardy to some degree because it's a bulb. I just checked the mail and my ulu came in today. If I'm not pronouncing that right, somebody please correct me. I have several friends that use them and they use them for chopping. It would have been great on that Callaloo. And, well, they all call them ulus, so if I am pronouncing that wrong, somebody please correct me. I can't wait to give that a shot. Laura is not as fond of smoked jowl as I am. So, I took some out. We'll see how it does. Because I overdid it. I put way too much in. I also gave it a quick taste. And the pepper flavors there, I love using those sweet peppers, but the heat spice wasn't there. So I added a little bit of red pepper flakes just to bring that heat level up and not get it too spicy. Would you like a treat? You would? Okay. You gotta be a good boy. Let's do a trick. Shake? No, sit. Shake. Okay, give me the other paw. Okay, not stay. Those are pretty basic dog ones. Let's try something different. You ready? Bang! Bang, bang, bang! Good boy! Okay, stay. There you go. Hold on. Oh, yeah, almost. I haven't thrown it yet, bud. Oh, that was my bad. I was looking through the screen. Sorry, bud. You're a good boy. Yes, you are. Most of the water has gone down. You can see it's well over a half. And it's starting to thicken up. Now, it's getting close. Now we're just going to cover it and simmer it for maybe another 30 minutes to an hour. We are getting pretty close to the moment of truth, or at least when Laura tastes it. While we're waiting for that to cook down, y'all want to see another dog trick? Stay. You're a good boy. No. Stay. Wiggles. Wiggles. Come here. Get that. Sorry, bud. Stay. I know the GoPro makes you nervous. Stay. You look funny. Stay. Get it! Oh, Wiggles! That was sort of a dog failure. Let's try it again. Okay, Wiggles. Stay. This is your chance to redeem yourself. Stay. Now, get the nose back up. There you go. You're a good boy. Stay. Hold still. I know. We haven't done this one in a while. Stay. Stay. Oh, I see it's dropping. Okay. Stay. Now it's like on your forehead. Stay. Stay. You're so good. Get it! Oh, okay. We're working. We're going to get you back to flipping it up, bud. You're a good boy. Yes, you are. You sit? Good boy. Give me 5. Whoopsh. Oh. That's it. we're gonna go ahead and serve Laura up a bowl and see what she thinks of it. It just came off, so it's super hot. And I wasn't able to get hot peppers, no Scotch bonnets, so I used sweet.
Moment of truth.
I'm telling you, I haven't even tasted it yet. Well, a little bit as I was cooking.
It's actually really good.
Okay.
Like, really good.
Cool. Cool. Let me get a bite real quick. Oh, thank you. Mmm.
Has a little sweetness to it or whatever, which is like kind of unusual seeming for what I would expect.
Yeah.
It's really good.
That turned out really, really good. Wow, I'm gonna start throwing more sweet peppers in and less Scotch bonnets. Awesome. And you know, as Borat would say, I've experienced great success. Yes. I'm gonna end up probably making another video tomorrow. Don't know what. I'm sure I'll figure something out, and I'll keep uploading them. Y'all keep watching them. Y'all have a great night.